So I created an agent team. It's called Invest in the Smoky Mountains. And I've just started to hire other agents, create that company really, really large, so that I can be mostly passive. So I do things like this. I love to speak. I write for Forbes. I'm on their business council. I just flew to New York to do Fox Business. They wanted to hear my story. So if you Google my name, my full name, Leslie Ann with an E Morris, you're going to get 1,000,001 pages of everything I've ever done. You might be able to find the banking stuff, but so just stuff like this is bringing me a lot of success and changing my life. So I have that. That's will help you buy a cabin. I have investor agents that'll coach on what to do, what to look for, and I'm leading that team. And then the Josh's Cabins, I honestly created that so that I could step out of, self-management, which is why I tout passive investing. And then I have a book coming out in October. It is the playbook for how to do what I've done. It's going to be just the cheapy thing on Amazon. I just am telling the story so much. It needs to just be out there. Forbes wanted to publish it for me, which was really cool. But I just felt like I wanted to help out one of my friends with a new publishing company. So I'm doing it that way for a reason. They also wanted me to make it longer, and I have nothing more to say. It's a simple freaking process and anybody can do it. If you read the information and you're able to be, an integrator, you got this, you can do it. So then all this is happening. I quit the job. And then now I just ordered these business cards because I'm working on a TV show. That's all I'll say. So it's The Cabin Lady. You can find this. It's on YouTube. I actually did a YouTube last night telling everything I've ever done from childhood to now. That's free on YouTube. You can go check it out. But yeah, so The Cabin Lady, I started using the branding on a podcast I did with Matt Faircloth, if you know him. Multifamily. Hi, Matt. He's awesome. I don't think he's in Gobundance, but his wife is, so he must be.
Matt is, yeah.
Yeah. So Matt was the first one to use The Cabin Lady, and there's a cute graphic that he made. I had, at that time, been working with a media company that came up with different branding, and I didn't like it. So I came up with myself, and it's kind of just gone crazy, out of control, and there's a ton more stuff coming in regards to that. But I do miss banking. Even just recently, I'll say for all the women listening, like I had true imposter syndrome, even just recently. And I coach on that through the nonprofit that I'm leading now. And I was like, maybe I should apply for a job and go back. What if, what we do to ourselves mentally? Even am doing that now. And I actually did not talk to them, but I actually favorited a job in LinkedIn and was contemplating filling out a full application and doing it. And I think I may have actually did it because I know they called me, but I was like, what are you doing? Everything is working out so well. But I was like, they have the exact job that I know how to do. And it's almost my same one I've done in a market where they could use help. And I'm like, you don't have time to do that. What are you thinking?
Yeah. What was happening at the time that you just said, was it a cash flow crunch, something going wrong in the business?
No, it was literally just I think the identity thing, honestly. Wow. Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, I have some mindset work that I've done. Some of the women in Gobundance gave me information about a money mindset coach that I hired recently. So yeah, that could be part of it. Definitely thinking of, where I come from a really humble background. I'm from very rural Northern California. To two parents, like I said, they were in these horrible 9-to-5 jobs. Actually, my mother was a stay-at-home mother most of the time, but then she helped the lunch lady serve lunches, and she started cleaning the school. And then the post office was like, do you want to clean the post office? So she was like, sure. And now she's still in it, the only one working, but she's catapulted to high net worth in the area, doctors, lawyers, and I help her strategize on raising her rates every year. And then my father, he was working in a sawmill. My grandmother pulled green chain, and Google what that is. It's crazy. And then even my first husband, he was working in a sawmill too. So I was from this little town where I'm from. And then my father, he's got the same sort of mind that I have. He always told me, follow your dreams. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. And then my mother, she's like, work ethic. And so out of those two things built this life for me of who I am, my basis. And I've just been a hustler since I was little. I had 1,000,001 businesses, and they all made money. Actually, I'll tell you the story I told somebody last night. I had babysitting jobs where they were $5 per hour. And I said, negotiated $5 per kid. So I made a lot more than other babysitters. I was CPR certified intentionally to be a higher net worth babysitter. I had this idea to make these little, like, I don't have one on, but I'd make these little bracelets. And I started making the bracelets and putting like names of popular pop singers. Like when Hanson was popular, I put Hanson on it and I'd sell them on eBay. This was all just from my 1998 computer. So I always had a ton of money. I could do whatever I wanted. My father, his karate school, he ended up going out of Sawmill, opening a martial arts studio. It was his side hustle. So as a little girl, I helped him with his karate school. I had an idea for, like Girl Scout badges. We had these white plain gis. I'm like, what would be so fun for the kids is if we ordered like badges and you sewed them on whenever they learned like a kick or a punch or whatever it is. And this is in karate schools like all over the nation now. So I've been doing this my entire life and I just can't stop. So I have more stuff I'm doing that I can't even talk about. It's a lot of the TV stuff. But I just got approached by some stuff. Some of it's pay to play, where I've paid to do it to get my name out. And some of it they're paying me. And it's all marketing budget strategy based. I have a media course that I just launched just very recently that people can take where if you want to blow up your brand, like I can sell it to you or we can barter if you want to do it for free. There's tons of ways to skin the cat. And I'm going to get that out there into the world for how I built a brand. But there's just, I'm trying to be passive like all of us, but still have like a really high quality of life. I'm right in the crux of it right now, though, Jamie, to where like sleep is sacred, water is sacred, food is sacred. And I'm just learning how important that is.
Yeah.
Really, really, really key. But I'm like coming out and replacing myself right now from some of the stuff that everyone knows me for. But Cabin Lady's here to stay, and it's pretty exciting.
So let me ask this. So you've got your portfolio and your business as a short-term rental real estate investor. You've got your brand, TV show, Forbes, book, all of that.
There's other stuff. This is just what I'm talking about today.
Sure. Between those two things, kind of brand and portfolio, if I gave you $100 million today, and I told you have to choose one or the other, go down the route of building your brand or continue to build your portfolio. You can't do both. Which one do you do?
Portfolio.
Really? Why?
Because I have other strategies to build my brand with no money, which is the media course. Hello. Can't give you all the secrets. You gotta pay for it. But I'm doing a mastermind through that too. This is not a plug, but because I know I get a lot of calls, I don't really answer my phone, and I'm the worst texter and emailer in the world. But I am going to do a mastermind where I am giving like an hour a month one-on-one to copy what I've done. It's really exciting. A lot of people are coming to me. I basically did this thing last night on Zoom and recorded it. So it will be on YouTube and I can share the link with you. Somebody can go hear exactly a little bit more, you're getting a lot of the detail, but a little bit more detail on media course and a little bit more detail on what I'm doing and why. But basically I just keep getting asked all the time. And so I'm trying to, I'll make money. It'll be monetized, but let people have access to me through that means is going to be really key. But
thanks for tuning in. If you want to hear this entire episode, the audio links are down below. But if you want to see another episode that we think you would enjoy on this channel, click right here.